Hello, Leo, and welcome to your 2022 tarot forecast. We will do a reading to look at your general messages, and then we'll pull some cards to look at your love energies. And I do apologize if I sound a little off. I've had this cold, and I physically feel good, but like my voice is terrible, and I still have this cough, and I'm kind of like drainy, so I do apologize, but I totally feel fine. So let's get right in, Leo, and see what 2022 is bringing you. What is happening for Leo? Oh, nice. You've got the crown chakra coming through with inspiration, ideas, spark, conception, impulse. And I just have to say, you guys are my 10th reading. I only have 2 more after you guys. Every single sign has gotten the crown, the third eye, or the throat chakra for 2022. And this tells me that it's a very spiritual year for everybody. A year of awakening and really discovering self. And you're going to find your heart and your mind changing about a lot of different things, even ideas that have been a strong part of you for quite some time. You're going to be shifting and changing, Leo. You are totally awakening into a new version of yourself, a more expanded version, and your spirit, your soul is really leading you in 2022. And it's like anything that does not fit on you, on your soul, you're going to have to get out of your experience. It's just not going to feel right. It's going to make you uncomfortable. It's going to make you anxious. This is like a year of spiritual house cleaning where you are shifting out the toxic ideas, patterns of behavior, relationships, and you are just like rising into this more rounded person, and your consciousness is just expanding. Wow, Leo. Deep year of spiritual expansion, not growth. You've already done all the work for the growth. This is the year of the expansion from all of that work. All right, let's see where you are being blessed. Okay, a blessing for solace and hope. So as this shifting of energies of the lower negative vibrations leave your experience, you're going to find all pieces of you that felt lost being reclaimed. Any sense of emptiness, lacking purpose. What's this all for? What's this all about? A lot of fear-based energy. All of that is shifting out of your experience, Leo, because those lower vibrational energies and experiences were there to help you grow and prepare for this next year to come, where you are expanding into that evolution and life just feels so different and your optimism is restored. And there's just like a lot of little magic taking place, which makes you feel good about being alive and everything's okay. So it's a big shift of energy compared to what you've been going through. So let's see where the magic's at for you. Letting go. Oh my gosh, how appropriate. Allow the wisdom to remain, but the sting I shall never feel again. Yes, see, you've been through it, you've been going through it, and the reason for that is for the growth and expansion for this next year of 2022. And it's where your spirit's leading you, and you finally feel like you have the energy emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and even physically to let go of things that just don't serve you. No matter the attachment, the history, how long it's been a part of you, you're recognizing the different anchors and the ethereal cords that hold you in place and keep you stagnated from growth. You see it all and you feel strong enough to release, to let it go, and you are finally feeling at a place of peace and contentment, Leo. This is such beautiful energy for you guys. I know it's just words, but as you move through 2022 and you're experiencing this, you're going to be like, I get it. I understand. This is living. I know my purpose. I know my place. And you don't feel so weighed down. It's like you're breaking out of this big bubble of restriction that has been around you. And that restriction, again, was in place for you to learn certain things, for you to evolve. And now it's like bursting and you're free and you feel it. Oh, Leo, it feels deep. So let's pull some cards to look at the months of 2022. So we're going to look at January through April, May through August, and then September through December. And we do have the eclipses in Taurus and Scorpio in 2022. So look at your natal chart and see which houses of your natal chart Scorpio and Taurus occupy, because you're going to have some big changes, probably the biggest changes happening in those areas of your life in 2022. The biggest release, freedom. Okay, nice. This is a beautiful energy to start the year off. This is Litha, the summer solstice, with empowerment through your hard work. Everything that you have been trying to achieve for yourself, Leo, and it just feels like very slow moving energy. You're going to find that 2022 right off the bat, it's like things are just loosening up and starting to go smoother and work out for you. Like you're in the right place at the right time, getting the green lights, just all that good stuff, the little magic of life that makes it feel good and makes you feel happy from day to day. But January through April, it looks like you're going to be putting a lot of work into these shifts and changes. It's just like one epiphany after another for you. And then May through August, you have the mirror. Yeah, look at that. That is when you really transition and emerge into this new version of yourself. That's what this card is all about. And to do this, Leo, you have worked very hard. Okay, you've gone through quite a bit, but it's all gonna be worth it in 22. Oh my gosh! And now you got the butterfly for September through December. Oh my gosh. So, Leo, you're going to have everyday life going on, right? I mean, this is just a general reading, but the theme of the year for 2022 is really you going into the cocoon as a caterpillar and emerging as the butterfly. And this is deeply spiritual. You've been going through a lot of spiritual and life lessons preparing you to receive this evolution and expansion. And it's like January through April, you're doing your spiritual house cleaning. Your heart and mind is changing. Relationships in your life are changing. Your ideas, your interests, just so much about you, okay? And then here it is, May through August, where you are emerging on to the other side, okay? And that change of the other side, all that new energy is continued to be felt throughout the entire rest of the year, okay? So you're really letting go of an old version of yourself. This is like Leo 2.0, 3.0. You all are on different versions of yourself at this time, but this is truly a new you, Leo. It is. And you're going to be surprised at how differently you are viewing yourself, life, the world, all of it by the end of 2022 compared to where you're at right now today. This is really good energy, Leo. You're going to be happy. Life is getting good. All that hard work is going to pay off. Let's pull some tarot. Like Leo 2.0 and life is good. I love it. All right, yeah, look at Six of Swords. Life getting easier, things smoothing out, things feeling harmonious. With the Star too, look at that. Hope is restored. Nine of Swords. You're getting out of this really worrisome energy where you're just kind of over analyzing, overthinking things. You look at that, the Death card, big release coming for you guys, Leo. And leading you to this, the Ten of Cups, your ultimate happiness. So 2022 is a beautiful year for you guys. You're going to be happy. You're getting rid of a lot of bad energy, bad relationships, toxic patterns of behavior, even thoughts, ideas. Like, you're really shifting and changing. You're letting yourself go. I mean, we've got this, you're transforming a new version of you through all decks, and now even straight up in the tarot with the Death card, that a new version of you is emerging. And this is the card that represents Scorpio in the tarot deck. And remember, we're having the eclipses in Taurus and Scorpio, second house, eighth house energy. And eighth house is really intense, but you've got to look at your personal natal chart to see specifically which houses Taurus and Scorpio occupy, because that's where you're going to feel this energy and change the strongest. All right, these eclipses are powerful for Leo in 2022, but overall it's a better year. Things are smooth, things are going your way, which allows you to not worry and be filled with anxiety and what if this and what if that. Okay, and by the end of the year you're in Ten of Cups status, which is all is well in my world. I'm happy, I'm comfortable, I'm satisfied. You truly are, Leo, and it's because you've let go of an old version and you've emerged here as somebody new entirely. So let's pull some tea leaves and get some more tidbits and details of information about 2022 for you guys. Wow, okay, these flip. So what do we have? Cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. So all that work you've done, this expansion, transforming into a new version, you are divinely protected. You absolutely are, Leo. You guys have done a lot of hard work. Dragon, beware of self-delusion. All right, this here, I feel, is attached to this cobweb where people around you, because you're shifting and changing, are going to tell you that you're delusional, that you're crazy, that you're selfish, that you're this, that you're that, because they don't want you to change. They don't want you to transform. And this is your natural soul evolution. There's no stopping it. And Spirit's saying you're protected from this energy. Don't worry about it. Don't play into it. Finger, warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. Wow. Okay. And this comes out with career. Leo, this change in you, not everybody around you is on board with it. You know, if you were at their beck and call, you didn't require much, you were very compromising, and now you're realizing that you feel kind of like a doormat, or you're not interested in certain things anymore. It's like people aren't going to be very accepting of that. Not everybody. And this might even be because we have the career here. Some of you might have this idea of you want to shift your career path into something new, or you want to open your own business. And sadly, I don't feel everybody around you is supportive of that. And Spirit is saying, you know what you know. You're feeling the call of your soul. So follow through and just ignore them. Don't worry about anybody, because as you're living your truth, I always get so tongue-tied. Forget it. You're living authentic to yourself. There we go. Nothing can harm you. Okay, Spirit is saying that you are protected, Leo. Let's pull some more. Yeah, don't worry about that stuff. The people that can't be happy for you, Leo, it's not your worry, it's not your concern. Let them be miserable and cry. All right, we got the egg, success assured with good plans and hard work. Yeah, this is just another symbolic image of you transforming into a new version of yourself, and also having all the strength to do the work needed to make the changes. But man, those of you that really want to open a business or start a different career path, 2022 is a blessed year for that. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. Leo, do not compromise. Stand up for yourself no matter what. Trust your soul no matter what. Remember, you are protected. Don't let their propaganda, fear-based energy impact you. And hammock, taking a vacation, physically or mentally. So this to me is just an energy of the entire year, where it's an easier year for you because you are living true to you, and the opinions and the thoughts of everybody else, it's just like not mattering to you so much, and you're doing things that you want, and you're finding yourself, you're finding your purpose, and you're feeling good and you're feeling happy. And I'm telling you, it's Leo version 2.0, and life is good. Friendship. You got some new peeps coming in. Be with the ones who make you shine, who love you and really care. Keep those and let the others go. How fitting is that, Leo? Yeah, anybody who is not on board with positive changes that you're making in your life for you, just let them go. It doesn't matter. They're not meant to walk with you, on your journey any further. And doesn't mean maybe in the future you guys can't, find some middle ground. But for now, they're not on board with this new version of you, and that's okay. Leo, it's okay. Let them go, because there's new people coming in, and some of your connections are going to grow even stronger than ever before. 2022 is a year of relaxation, of breathing room, of peace, of harmony, of Leo finding what makes Leo happy. No matter what anybody has to say about it. All right, here's the artwork. And it says, I know my shadow side, and I work to willingly transform aspects of it. Yeah, see, Leo, that really hard stuff you're coming out of, and what you feared and worried about, it's not going to matter so much anymore. It's really not. And you're going to be like, wow, why couldn't I have been in this attitude months ago? It's because you weren't ready for it yet, but you are now, because you're birthing into a new version of yourself, and life is good, and you're very in tune with your soul in 2022. So let's pull some cards now to look at love and romance energies for Leo in 2022. Release. It's time to let go of a past relationship so you can welcome your true love. Wow, look at this, Leo. It's just like every deck, let go, release, let go, transform, and trust. Trust the process. Have faith that the right person is being brought to you at the perfect time. Retreat. Take some time away from the situation and some perspective on it. And reunion. You will get back together after a time apart or after a breakup. Very interesting. Okay, so Leo, here it is. You've got to let the past go and people go. Even if you still care, even if you have hope, because here's the thing. Holding on to these romances or this one particular person, it's hindering you from your evolution and moving forward. And what Spirit is saying here is trust in the process. Let it go. Come into a place of acceptance that this relationship has reached its end. Release it. Retreat. Reflect. Trust. Because at some point in the future, you and this person will come back together when the time is right. Like, timing is everything. You were separated for purpose because you were not on the same page, and you needed time apart for your own personal growth and evolution, okay? But in regards to love and romance, this is like my singles out there. At some point, I feel more towards the end of 2022, there's somebody coming back in to your life, okay, that you've had a romance with in the past, whether this is the person that you're hoping for or somebody else. There is just this romantic person returning into your life, offering you a real chance at love. They've changed, they've evolved, they've grown as well as you have. Now, those of you in committed relationships, if during this process of change, you and your partner break up, trust that, Leo, because sometimes things do need to fall apart. Sometimes, we do need our time and space and distance from each other so that we can reflect, we can grow. It gives us the room to grow and evolve and change. And you guys will work it out at some point. It's just let it be what it is. Let the breakup happen. Let the death happen. Because at some point, there's going to be this new birthing. You, Leo, version 2.0, this old version of this relationship isn't going to work with Leo 2.0. So it must too die, all right? And then it will come back in a whole new version, a new beginning, a whole new experience of that relationship, okay? And not all Leos in committed relationships are going to break up, okay? That's just a message for those of you where as you're changing, this relationship ends. It's because you both need some room to grow and you'll get it worked out. And also, my singles out there, Spirit is really encouraging you to release the past and come into acceptance 100% of relationships that have ended, because there is somebody that is going to come back to you. It might be the one that you are thinking about right now, or it might be somebody that's just not even on your radar. But this person coming back to you is offering you real love, okay? Yeah, after a long period of like distance, restriction. All right, let's pull some clarifiers. Queen of Wands, and you are fire energy, whether you are male or female. This coming through as the Queen of Wands to me is that emotional attachment, because this is coming out on release. It's like, let it go, trust. It's not all wasted, it's not all forgotten, it's not all for nothing when you accept that something has come to an end. In that acceptance, you give the space for a rebirth of a new connection with somebody, okay? And look at, we trust the process. We've got the Queen of Pentacles coming out now. This is for the growth of you and the other person, okay? Hanged Man coming out on retreat. Yeah, you absolutely need some time apart. And the Hermit, after the journey, reaching that soul evolution on both sides, that's when the reunion comes into play for you guys, okay? So accept that the current version of that connection you have with somebody is over. And the way you allow yourself to accept that is to realize the birth of a new version of that connection in the future. But you've got to let it go and come to a place of peace, okay? And those of you in committed relationships where you have a separation, if that happens, this is right now where Spirit is saying, don't freak out about it. It's not the end of the world. You guys need this time apart for some shift in perspective about each other, the relationship, where the relationship's headed, all of that. A lot of evolution will be received through distance, and then you will come back together and be able to work it out. All right, so don't fear. It's like a new version of Leo, and that means a new version of a romantic relationship needs to come in as well. And it's with somebody you've already shared a relationship with in some capacity, okay? I choose to transform my life, resolving past issues with strength, courage, and willpower. Wow. It's just all the way through, even to the very last message of your reading, Leo. It is a year, a beautiful transformation into all good things. And it's like just surrender and trust the process, because Spirit's telling you right now that it's leading to all good, better than what you have right now in this moment. All right. So those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care.